Hey, Red here, and welcome back to Red's Personal Finance. I've been getting this question a lot lately about how will velocity banking actually pay off debt faster. So I'm actually going to break down velocity banking for y'all today. Some of y'all are probably thinking, Red, but aren't you just switching debt from one place to another? Well, yeah, actually. And I'll explain why I would do that. Some of the reasons why I would actually do that is due to the fact that if you switch it to like credit cards or something like that, the interest rate isn't as high as the amortization loans. That's why I would switch it over to those. And if you can get yourself a credit card that has a 0% balance for 18 months, that could be amazing. If you're not sure exactly how credit card interest is going to be lower than amortization loans, let me show you in this video right here. It's going to show you exactly how interest rates on a credit card are going to be lower than amortization loan interest rates. But real quick, just a real rough estimate, if you have a $3,000 or up to $3,000 on a 15% interest rate on a credit card, the most you're probably going to be paying for interest is about anywhere between $30 to $40. That's roughly about it. And that's usually probably going to be about the minimum balance every single month as well. Okay, in order to begin, let's go ahead and start with present or everyday income. It's going to be over here on this side. And then we're going to break it down on what it would look like on the velocity banking side on this side. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and get started on the income side over here. Starting off, we have $2,000 at the top. That's your income. Next is living expenses. That's everything that goes from electricity, water, food, just all your every single month expenses that you have to make every single month. That's going to go here. After that, you have your very first loan, which is going to be your car loan. It's going to be $250 a month. You have $3,000 left in total on that actual loan. The next one is going to be a personal loan. That's $300 per month, and that in total is only $3,000 left on that loan as well. Then on your credit card, you have $50 on that credit card that you have to pay every single month. You have a credit limit of $2,000 that's already on it, and your max limit is $5,000. Going on down, then you have $200 left in savings. That's everything on the income side that you're going to be worried about for a regular budget. Now let me show you exactly what it's going to look like for the very first month, what a velocity banking is going to look like after you do these things. So the income is still $2,000. After that, $1,200 in expenses. After that, you got a car loan. Then you're not actually going to be paying this loan right here this next month. The reason why is for your credit card, you have $2,000 going straight to your credit card to pay that $2,000 credit limit off. Then you're going to take this car loan right here and take $3,000 and put it on the credit card. Awesome, right? So right now, yes, you have $3,000 plus you're going to be doing expenses every single month. And that's going to add up to $1,450 of expenses every single month. Because you have to include the living expenses, including the actual $250 car payment. So that's all going to be put together, and that's going to be your expenses every single month that's going to go back on that card. So in total, what's on this card right now is going to be $4,450. That's in the first month. Now let's go on and see what it looks like in the second month. All right, in the second month, everything's still the same on this side, but on the velocity banking side, you're going to see that you're going to take that $2,000 again, and you're going to pay it into your credit card, which is now going to be at $2,450. So now that it's at $2,450, you pay up your living expenses again. Then the living expenses go up to $1,450, so you got to add the $1,450 to it. So that's going to be $3,900. So that's the second month. $3,900 is on that credit card. Everything else is still the same over here on the left-hand side. Move on to the third month. Here we are in the third month. The third month is everything's the same on this side, but on this side it's going to be the velocity banking. So you're going to take the $3,900 that's on that credit card, and then you're going to take the $2,000 of income. You're going to put it towards that card. Bam! You're down at $1,900 left on that card in the third month. Also, you got to add the living expenses back into there. So with living expenses, it's $3,350 that's back on that card. Now let's move on to the fourth month. Now the fourth month is going to be $3,350 subtracted by $2,000. When you do that, you have $1,350 left on that card. Great, right? You're getting there really quick. Now, put the expenses back on there. You're going to be at $2,800 in that 4th month because you have to put the expenses back in there. In the 5th month, you are at $2,800 on that credit card. You take $2,000, you subtract it by the $2,800, you have $800 left on that credit card. Add the $1,450, which is going to be $2,250. You take the $2,250 and we're going to go into our 6th month. In our 6th month, you're going to take $2,250 subtracted by $2,000. We are now at $250. Take the $250 plus expenses, which is $1,450. We are now at $1,700. Take the $1,700 and we are now going to go into our 7th month. So with the $1,700, we subtracted by $2,000. You have $300 left over of savings you can do whatever you want with. You can put it back in your debt or you can just put it back in the savings. It's up to you. But for this video, we're just going to put it off to savings like it's not even there. All right, this is all in the 7th month. Now that your credit card is clear, it has no money left on it, what we're going to do is we're going to take $3,000 from that loan before we add expenses. Take the $3,000, put it on the credit card. So now there's $3,000 on the credit card. Now we're going to add the expenses. The expenses now just changed. They are at $1,200. Take the $3,000 plus the $1,200, and that's $4,200. Take the $4,200, and we're going to go into our 8th month. Our 8th month is $4,200 subtracted by $2,000. That gives you $2,200. So with $2,200, we're going to add our expenses is $1,200. Is $3,400. Take $3,400. We're going to go into our next month, our 9th month. So in our 9th month, $3,400 subtracted by $2,000 is going to be $1,400. Add the expenses, which is $1,200. $2,600 is on that credit card. Go on to our next month, 10th month. $2,600 subtracted by $2,000. That's $600 left on your credit card. Add the expenses of $1,200. So that is at $1,800. $600 plus $1,200 is $1,800. Then going into our 11th month, $1,800 subtracted by $2,000, and bam, you have $200 saved or left over that is saved after all the debt is paid. The credit card is paid off. So now this is the power of Velocity Banking. This is how powerful it is and how it can actually help you compared to what the old budget is. You could be paying on the same budget for about 2 or 3 years. So based off what we just saw, you could have all your debt paid off in less than a year. And that was about $8,000 worth of debt because you had the $2,000 on the credit card, you had the $3,000 on the car loan, you had another $3,000 on your personal loan. That's $8,000. On top of that, you probably saved about $2 or $3 grand from interest or not paying interest on those actual loans. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Velocity Banking broken down. If you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, please go ahead, subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, please. And leave a comment below about any questions you might have about Velocity Banking. Now, over here to my right hand side, you're going to see other videos that I've already done. And I would suggest some of these videos, if you're interested in actually checking one of those out, go ahead at this time, check one out. See if it's something that might be helpful for you. Alright guys, till the next video.